this is just a preemption. I'm optimistic about the construction work going on. Secondly, I'm also glad that if this was reclaimed land, at least it's gone back to the rightful institution, that is the government for public use. So we are actually looking at, we are in Umoja kwa Chief stage. For those who are familiar with it, you can identify some of these roads. We have one coming from this side, facing straight ahead of this camera, heading to Mama Lucy Hospital. To the left hand side, we have a road going to, for those who are going to Caltex, Kariobangi and Rounder. Then on the right hand side, we have the road connecting to Manyanja Road. So you can see right below us, we have the Kwa Chief, which is the Chief's camp. It's very well captured. And then next to it, we have a very new structure, which I don't know if most people are familiar with. For those who left Kenya a long time ago, you might not have known about it. It's an extension of Mama Lucy Hospital, but this one is specifically for eye clinic. So you can see there's a buzz of activities at this junction. And maybe with time we'll get to understand why there is a special interest. There's special interest to this junction at Kwa Chief. Because in this episode we are going to cover a very important construction work that is going on. Started about a week or so ago, and it's going to really so we've had so many cases of traffic piling up at this stage. And just as we proceed, for those who are joining us, you get to know why the road construction that is taking place from Kwa Chief here to SDA, then heading towards Mutindwa stage is taking place right now. So welcome and join us as we cover this episode, and enjoy the view. You can see there's a lot of construction work. Umoja has really grown. For those who knew Umoja from the word go, you know very well that we had those which were called, they had a name of, yes, I'll get to that name, but the name. But you can see that we have modern structures. Umoja didn't used to have these. So join us as we cover this episode, and make sure that you leave a comment. For those who are coming from Umoja, please tell us what you know about this place, the construction work that is happening, Kwa Chief, and anything else. We will be very glad to respond to the comment. very good part of this visit.
So we had one of our supporters who said millions were lost when constructions happened on the wrong land. Yani ni kama, it's like saying already it was a loss even before the construction, even if it was an investment. And so far we had one of our supporters who said, you see, like here we have a stage. This is Pachif. And someone said people do not need to make that noise like the Makangas or the Kamageras. We need a more organized transport system. So today we decided from the comments, it was for sure people said about Inako, about Umoja being constructed, say on sewer line. We have it is like uncontrolled development and people have grabbed land, so I don't know. And today we decided, let us also see what is going on. Was it just stories? Anyway, welcome back to Shifting News. To our great supporters, thank you for the support you always give us, and for sure you are our amazing team. And to those who are visiting us for the first time, make sure you subscribe, hit the notification bell to receive all notifications once we upload a new video. And behind the camera is
your friend, a brother to so many people. I was about to say a sister. So anyway, so welcome once again to Shifting News. We are very happy to be part of today's episode where we are covering a residential place that is well known to many people. Talking about Umoja Estate. Used to be one of the poshy areas that will be considered high-end community. But nowadays a lot of things have been happening. There's been a shift in the way houses are being constructed, organization of the structures, infrastructure in terms of water, roads and sewer system. So in this case we are going to talk about roads, as we also emphasize on what Alfaya has talked about, the issue of most of the construction work being on sewer lines. So this one is backdated to so many years. Actually behind us you'll see that here where we are going to have a road constructed, there are structures already there. So it means land grabbing is very common in this place, and it's really affecting a lot of things, because you see that delayed road construction affects the residents here. If this construction was supposed to be done a long time ago, it will be completed by now. But now we have to delay this justice to the people of Umoja up to this time. So that cost cannot be quantified. So we welcome you to be with us along this episode, and we hope that those who are coming from Umoja, please leave a comment. Talk about this place, talk about Umoja and the lost glory to this date.
And just as you can see, you see this one, someone already took advantage. I think in the evening if you come, it's a stall in operation.
Yes.
So maybe, what can you say about the business structure in Nairobi?
So fortunately for the common people, everybody anajituma. It's a very common term that we have in Kenya, which means people are really hustling, trying to make ends meet. But now, because of poor organization, you find that there's not key designated places for business people. So like that, a person just found an empty space and is now using it to construct, to do her business. So it's a positive thing to have, him or her, because it's making a living. But now it shows how much needs to be done to have an organized community in terms of business, residential, and all that relationship.
So before we just move far, I want you to look at this building. I think you can see it. This, you have seen it?
Yes, that one you can see.
Now, look at this. Is there a difference?
Okay, so first of all, the first video, the first section of this video, there was a 4-story building that had been constructed there illegally. And so you can see that behind this one there was a structure also.
Yes.
Although it wasn't long, but still it was on grabbed land. So that's why you can see the finishing of this other house is not so much affected. But
so in terms of finishing, we had some of our supporters who are they feel agitated, especially with the finishing in these houses, whereby one side there is no plastering. And I don't know if there is that video you were doing about pipeline. So maybe I was seeing like people do not do the normal finishing due to someone else coming to build another structure just besides.
Yes, so very common in Kenya and probably in Africa and other developing countries. People use 100% of the land they have bought. So if you have an eighth, you'll find your wall starting from the edge of that piece of land. So it means that if you have two adjacent houses, they are going to be wall to wall. So that's why you find that for some buildings, they do their construction but expecting someone will come and put a wall just next to it. But you see, if there was some space between the end of where you're constructing a building and then the end of your piece of land, then you would be comfortably free to do your finishing, plaster, paint and all that. But now here we work, it's from one building to the next one, they are just adjacent to each other. And that one can be visible.
So, and also you can see, I don't know if these works will continue because last time we were here, there was some grass around this place, but now you can see Kura, this is what they have done. I don't know if they will continue the construction. And so far by the guys, we have one of our followers, that is Major Matata. In our previous video, you said I mentioned your name, but I didn't pin your channel. So in this video, we'll be doing that. Major Matata, I hope you remember the one I told you who is in Maryland, USA.
Yes, we did.
And he's just, he came from Umoja. You know, he relates well with the Umoja.
Yes.
So that day I mentioned him and he said, I need to pin that for people to clearly see his channel. I'll be doing that. And also we have others like Dave Pako who said about these developments. And for sure, guys, you are our true supporters. And on that note, we have had a conversation with some of you, and there needs to be improvement. So most likely, we'll be doing some upgrades. We need a DJI Pocket 3. We need a DJI Mic 2. We need a power bank. We need an external hard drive. This is the reason. We have done some aerial views of Nairobi city. And there is one of the biggest travelers who is from Kenya requested a certain video. Unfortunately, we didn't have the raw footage. And you know, when you download from YouTube, it is always low quality. Most of the time, we don't store this, and there is that need. So we have been discussing with most of you, and you told me we need to figure out how to update and upgrade. So we need to get a 4TB hard disk. So that we have approximated, it will be around 180,000 to 200,000. So we'll be requesting for your help, and most likely we'll be announcing the link of how you can support us in one way or the other. So keep posted as we continue. That was the message for today. So Major Matata, I hope you can still relate well with Umoja Estate.
So
if you're visiting us for the first time, make sure you join this amazing family, subscribe, hit the notification bell to receive all notifications once we upload a new video.
So this is just a preemption. I'm optimistic about the construction work going on. Secondly, I'm also glad that if this was reclaimed land, at least it's gone back to the rightful institution, that is the government, for public use. But now I'm concerned about what really happens. We have a culture of not completing work on time, and again delaying progress of projects like now this road construction.
You know, I was expecting today I find them very busy.
Yes, very busy. They have been that way for a few days this week. Actually, there's one of the videos where you shot.
Yes.
You showed how they had already dug a bit of this road.
Yes.
So I've passed here almost 3 times. They are very busy, a frenzy of activities. Trucks coming in, those tipper trucks, and then excavators doing their work. But now today it's silent. So why would they stop? It's on a Saturday. Even if they are to work half of the day, we shouldn't be having the resources taken back. So why have they taken the excavators back? I hope it's not a sign that this will be another stalled project.
Let's hope so. Because now you see this is residential.
Yes.
And actually something we are trying to address is how millions were lost.
Yes.
And how millions are used. You know, most likely this video will contain 3 sets of projects.
Yeah.
We have started with this one. We also will be showcasing the update of Moi Avenue service lane, and also the underpass, the roofing, how it is coming up.
Okay.
So, you know, I think, and especially the underpass, I think it's a big project of billions.
Yes.
And it's going very fast. But there are some projects when you check, okay, like this one, I don't know, maybe we'll check before the end of the year.
Yes.
To see how it will be progressing on. It is small, but it will take some time.
Most probably.
And I don't know if the design also has pedestrian walkways. You see, even within the residential, we are supposed to have, as in, more focus on the pedestrian. So I don't know.
Yeah, there should be some space, but you can see they have dug up to close to that wall. This other end, it's yet to be done. But you can see now accumulation of this water. And people have already
dumping.
They have already started dumping.
And you see, this is how when our supporters watch this, some of them become agitated because now it is a failure on some part of the citizens.
Yes.
Like we need collective efforts in building our city.
Yes.
We need to hold the government or the administration accountable. And also as citizens, we need to take part.
Yeah, so you can see this water is leaking from somewhere, so it means there's a damaged sewer system or a water drainage system. That's why the water is accumulating. You can just see that part. And this is not very safe. If we leave this one, we are heading towards rainy season.
Yeah.
So if they don't complete it within the year, it means we'll have a lot of mini dams within an estate like this one.
And you know, we have had, especially in our previous video, most of our supporters were also mentioning about Buruburu, Umoja, Donholm.
Yeah.
Back in the days, they were very clean, organized.
Yeah.
And also some say that Umoja, most of the structures are lying on illegal land.
Yes.
And also even the Moso Inako, Umoja Inako, is largely affected. So I think sijui ni kama ilikuwa inafaa kuwa sewer line.
Could this be an indicator of confirm what they are saying?
I'm not very sure.
Because we have water accumulating from the ground.
Yeah. Just see this.
And it's not clean water.
So is it pipes, and if so, is it for clean water or sewer?
Now that is another thing to explain. Plus, there was that allegation which I have not verified.
Like so this one is a sewer, should be a sewer line, but blocked.
So it's been secured by their standard. It's safe, and nobody's life is at risk when they do that. So there's that allegation about this being is it swampy area or which one? Because if you look at it, actually,
yes,
the mass of mud, earth that is excavated before they reach the hard ground is a lot. You'll see that on ahead. also part of what they have already done, because they have actually not reached the rocky section of this surface. So you can just see that, like that section of the road, which means the public land starts from that end, which is just next to the wall.
So there is a possibility those who are investing here, they had the information.
Yes, from information going around is that for 13 years they have been fighting to reclaim this land. There's some positive view ahead. Now at least part of my concern is answered, like it's taken care of.
About?
Yes, I can see there's an excavator, one of them ahead of us. So
do you think it's working?
I hope they're not going to take it away before they finish.
Oh, let's hope so.
Yes.
And what is your general view of Umoja when people say we have many legal structures and now being residential, and also in terms of affordability when we were in pipeline?
Yes.
And guys, we had to change a bit. Pipeline part 3 is coming very soon. I think it is just that we had to interrupt the cycle kidogo, but part 3 is on the way. So when we were there, we had we met some guys who are saying like you can find in Umoja houses could be cheaper as compared to pipeline.
But that will be it will depend on the quality of houses and also the location, because you have Umoja 1, 2, 3, and I don't know if it's the Inako.
And I hope you can enlist that too. You know, Tina said she didn't know that Umoja is so big with 1, 2, 3. And also I told her there is even Tana. It's so huge.
Yes. So at least there are 2 excavators here, which means they'll proceed with their work, but they have already lost a part of today's hours. So you see, it depends on where the location of the houses. Here you can have some areas where the houses are very cheap, because as we said, Umoja is a very old estate, very old residential estate. Most of the new structures are just coming up, and you'll find that they are either built on new land, or maybe they had to like manage the space available. If one day you have time, you can also cover how we have unique structures around here where you have 2 or 3 plots sharing one staircase. Yes, that's very common in Umoja. And recently I learned about something.
So where do you pass?
I think we'll do this side.
No.
But at least we have those machines here.
But no operators on site.
Yeah, so we just hope they'll come back. So,
you know, I wished that I could get them on at work, maybe to try establish some, you know, there are some concerns from our viewers.
Yeah.
So we needed to find out some of these issues, especially in terms of the completion period and such issues. So you have, there are 2 here.
Yes. At least if we are praying for a signal.
Yes.
Sometimes when you're praying to God, you say, just show me that this thing is going to work. So this is an answered prayer.
For the
you can just see part of where we've walked through.
Yes.
There are so many garden locations. Behind it we have one of the major recycling.
These are recycling.
Yes, so they sort those materials from plastic, clothes, and the rest, which are going to be transported for industrial recycling. I think we go the other side again.
We go the other side.
So as I was saying, for those people who have been living in Umoja for long,
yes,
they understand that issue of shared staircases. And then if you have a new structure that's going to go like 1-story building in the back, you find that you don't have space for your balcony. So what these people have creatively come up with is that they sell what they call hewa. Like they tell you unanunua hewa.
Really?
Yeah, so by hewa, it means that if your neighbor has only the ground floor,
Yes.
so you can sell the space above that house for you to extend your balcony.
Ah.
I wish the viewer you've just given a shout out to
Yes.
can explain this, because he's someone from around here.
Yes.
He understands it better. Maybe he can make some of the other viewers to also understand that, because it's a very unique thing. I've never heard about it in the country.
Nasema kuuza hewa.
Yes, unauziwa hewa so that you extend your balcony.
So it is the owner of the plot who does that?
Yes, the owner of the plot.
Interesting. So that's a court.
So you need to be careful.
Here you can find yourself swimming in the mud. And
You can see almost all through this construction space there is water accumulation, wetland.
oh, so there could be underground water apart from the maybe busted pipes.
I'm suspecting such is the case.
And you can see for sure there are sewer lines, but I don't know if all of them are operational. And you can also see different business setups. How are they going to be catered for? You know, especially if you come in the evening, the road. So if you have a vehicle, motorbike, night is always a fight between businesses, people, vehicles.
Yes. They say if you can survive in Kenya, you can survive anywhere. It's
In Nairobi,
complicated.
specifically in Nairobi. So here they have to maneuver around the electric poles. So this is the SDA you were talking about.
Yes, now this is the SDA because it marks the end of this new project. The other side of SDA was completed a long time ago.
Ah. I think in our last video we showed people up to Outer Ring Road, but today we will be stopping at we go inside. I think we move from the inside. Let's just use this to see how it feels. Maybe with these new constructions coming up.
And we hope that they have published the cost of this project.
Maybe I'll need, that is why I was telling you I needed to find them at work, maybe to find out, you know, some of this information. Either some will just give you figures, but at least if you could have found them, some of them might be having the information. Oh, and I think, are they the ones? And remember, guys,
what you are talking about, the issue of big mass of loose soil before they reach the hard ground. It's so deep down inside.
And remember, this project is under Kura.
Yes, Kura. I've never understood how they came up with the theory. What led to the splitting? Because
We have the major highways, we have now urban revolutions.
Was it to speed up projects, or was it just to create more parastatals? Because did we have such during Kibaki's time? We didn't have such.
I'm not sure. Maybe one day we will find out. So guys, I hope you continue watching this video, because we are going to give you exclusive within Nairobi CBD as we are still moving. And remember, we have been with Walter here.
Yes, so
And he says this is the famous SDA church in Umoja.
It's one of the major landmarks around, one of the big churches. They have a school, they have a church. And we hope that the impact is being felt by the community.
Hopefully.
Yes.
So this is Umoja Estate, and let's meet in town as we continue with this video. So do you see the structure of this bus station when it's not busy?
And the vehicles are idle. It's fully packed.
Now it becomes a parking area. I think we go this way to see the other side. Hey, this one here, fully packed.
The designated place.
I think we cross over here. So we have different vehicles to different destinations.
This was supposed to be the case, like it's entirely occupied by the matatus that get into the CBD.
So right now, there are days you can come and find all this area fully packed. Like you can see the super metros and the KBS, the city hoppers. Do you think there is need for maybe a regeneration of this place?
I think it should be scrapped out entirely.
Why?
Then they get the short distance railway lines for transportation.
And
Modern day using bus transport is very outdated because there's so many inconveniences.
And you know, a lot of people want the matatus to be taken out of the CBD.
They should actually be scrapped out entirely. We just have a few, and they should be longer, not these ones which take 25 to 33 people. Now this side is even better because if you cross onto the other side, we have now the shorter 14-seater matatus, which are again a nuisance because there are so many on the road causing traffic.
So are these part of the back streets?
Yeah.
You know, they said the hawkers need to go to the back streets. I don't know if this is part of the back streets.
No, with the Kenyan laws, they call a place a name. But legally, anybody can sell anywhere. Okay, in my opinion.
Yes.
As long as they have not marked what back street is. Like this section is back streets allowed for selling. Any other place is open. If you're taken to a court, you can say there was no place back, so you assumed that one is back street.
Yeah.
Because you can't say like my understanding of what back street means is the same understanding that you'll have. So as long as they have not marked where back street starts from and ends, any other place will be open for workers to sell. So we have that provisional, just word of the mouth law, but now the implementation becomes hard because it's not clear. Legally, it's not clear.
Okay, so guys, this is Impangano Street. Let's meet along Moi Avenue. So guys, this is the junction of Ronald Ngala and Moi Avenue, and our focus today is on this service land. Walter, welcome back.
Once again, we are back to the CBD. Construction is going on.
You know, it is always hard to understand Nairobi. I don't know if it is just always a construction site.
It's both positive and negative. Yes, because it should not be always a construction site. They should choose one period. We know that between this time and this one, construction will start and end. Instead of just hopping over, today we have it, they pause, then come back again, do something else.
Yes.
It's inconvenient. The other thing is that if it's construction all through, it is a positive thing because there's something new being created or improved.
But do you know this place was a while ago fully constructed?
Yes, and
do you remember?
And people are paid.
Of course.
Public fund was wasted, and you know, as usual, the cost will be high. So now, who bears that cost of that mistake? Was this the planner? Is it the Kenyan people?
The taxpayers.
Yes, why just drain water, throw it away?
But they're also constructing a good wall along this side.
That should have been the first plan.
And they will set the side lights. So I don't know if you saw the video about the Kencom at night. It was shining.
I saw they have put some street light on the ground.
Yes.
It's a positive thing.
But people, they are talking about longevity, hoping that it will suffice the test of time.
Then it will be the first one in the country. Something that will be lasting for so long without being damaged.
Yeah, and people want the same to be replicated across. So maybe in your own assumption or estimation, when do you think this project will come to completion? The one we are working at?
Well, that one depends on statistics on how they have been performing on the other side. So I will not be in a better place to estimate because I don't know how long they took the other side. For us to estimate how long they will take on this other side. Maybe
because like I think for Kencom area, I think it's from last year when they enclosed the Mabati structures.
It took longer before even people knew what was going on.
Yeah. In fact, people are saying it has been, it seems like they are grabbing. You know, especially when you're not very open with public property, now people have to come up with the assumptions.
And you see, they created that. It's been the way system has been working.
Yeah.
Property land, public land being taken and stolen. So you would understand them if they assume that's another case in the making.
So guys, this is Moi Avenue service lane, and we thank you for the continued support. And for sure, as we said in the initial parts of this video while we were in Umoja, we have planned things. We need upgrades. And this year we hope to cover almost 4 places. A lot of you have requested we now move out of Nairobi for a while, and that is in plans. Due to budget constraints, we haven't managed to go out, but probably we plan to go to coast area, then we go to Nakuru, Eldoret and Kisii. That is for this year if the budget will allow. And then once we have upgrades on our equipment, as we highlighted about the DJI Pocket 3, DJI mic, and then the memory card and external hard disk, we will be planning to go outside Kenya to explore other places. So feel free to contact us, feel free to assist us in any way, because you are our great team and we do this with all the passion as we showcase all the projects happening here. And you can see the dust.
Yes.
What do you say about the dust?
It shows what has been underlying under the concrete floor. That is the tarmac floor, sorry.
Yeah.
It had initially been tarmac.
So you said which other project do we need to show people?
Just have a look at the underpass.
Okay.
You see how far it is. We hoped it will be launched soon.
Yeah, most likely. You know, the CRBC are not joking. They are taking it very fast. And you will be surprised it will be completed before this one.
Yes, those are serious Chinese investors. I'll just accept it that I'm praising their work over ours. This is not where we support our own people if they're doing wrong thing.
And one of our supporters, that is Kariuki, said there should be skill transfer, in that not all the time we should be outsourcing this everything.
But you see, this happens. It's a how do you call it? It's a creation of our own system.
Ah.
Yes, they want to make it as expensive as possible when they're taking the tender, because they know how much they're factoring in.
Ah.
How many years we have Kenyan engineers doing a lot of work outside there. Doesn't mean that we don't know what we need to do.
So they have the knowledge.
Yes, you have the knowledge. Don't have that goodwill from our leaders to empower people to do what needs to be done here.
Or since maybe if it is our own people, the project cost will be lower.
Yes, if it's from within and the systems are right, where 100% of the money budget goes to the actual work, then it will be cheaper.
But I think the main problem we have is whereby the funds, not all of them getting to the required standard. Maybe if a project is 10 billion, maybe the contractor will get 6. And that is where the problem starts. So guys, let's meet at the underpass. We see the progress there.
Okay.
We are still on course, and we are here to check on the continuation of these projects. Remember, most of you have said about this tactile paving, the yellow ones, for visually impaired. So we need to check on this project. Walter, the last time you were here, where was the progress?
They are just
Mambo afisa. Huko ndani mtu anaweza ingia? Oh. Sawa. Na next inspection ni lini? Inspection ni lini? Oh, next month mid. Oh. Sawa. Sawa. Oh, what were you saying?
Installation for fire.
Ah. Yeah. You were saying this is plastic.
Yeah, this plastic. You can't even see.
Maybe you can just touch and find out.
Just high density plastic.
Oh. Oh, I was asking you the last time wakati tulipita huku. Did you see the roofing?
In a while, what I left them laying down tiles.
Ah.
So the metal frames are not being erected.
Ah.
So I've heard you mention that these are for guiding blind people.
Yeah, that is what we have learned from our supporters.
How does it do it? Looks like drainage.
It is yellow, so I think for the visually impaired,
they can see yellow.
most likely.
Yeah, we need to check on that.
So the roofing is coming up well. So they were saying these are yellow, the tactile paving. So I think we cross to find out on the other side. But this is generally what's happening here. You can see the roofing structure. Yeah?
They're just normal concrete, but colored yellow.
Oh yeah. I think they're very right about the, maybe for the visually impaired. We cross. So you see, this is the reason why they are constructing this section, to avoid people fighting with vehicles like this.
Are those really the final roofing?
Yeah?
Is it the final roofing material?
I guess so. Maybe we can ask. Like final roofing materials. Boss, mambo? Nikuulize, hiyo roofing yenye iko pale ndo final? Hiyo ndo itawekwa hapa kwa hizi zingine?
Watu wanashiriki kwa kando.
Oh.
Lakini hii ni final kwa size. Nadhani hii ndio final kwa sababu kuna roofing.
Oh.
Bora?
Nikuuliza tu kupata information. Sawa. So you see already there are tiles. Oh, we pitie huko ama wapi? Do we say tiles or cabros? You know, the cabros.
We interchange the words.
But you can see now how this one is coming up. What did you say?
Just looking forward to the launch.
And we have the water tanks on the other side and toilets. So maybe we cross, then we complete our video on the other side. So the officer, did you hear what the officer said?
I heard that it's not yet open for visit. But
Inspection.
So they'll be doing it soon. So just look forward to when they'll be launching, when they'll start the inspections.
Yeah, but I think most of our supporters needed to know, especially like where can they apply for the spaces for the shops.
These ones are fully booked completely. And that will be confirmed.
Yeah? Fully booked.
Later. I'm so sure they have already assigned them to someone who is not the final user. We'll be taking them and then rent them out again. So like we have the government who is the owner.
Yeah.
There is someone who is between government and their actual shop, those shop users.
Let's hope it will be under the county government. Though this is Kenha. Kenha is the one in charge, so I don't know if they will place it under the county government.
But is Kenha allowed to do business with the infrastructure? They're supposed to put them in place, then walk away, or maybe just maintain.
So that is, they are supposed to release to the county government.
Probably they hand over to the county government.
I
don't think they are mandated legally to operate any.
Let me just showcase this one here. You are saying they are not?
I don't think in the creation of Kenha,
yes,
there is any provision for them to run any form of money generating activities.
But this one is under their, do you say pupillage or under their direct control?
Yeah, they might be able to control their use, monitoring how they are being used and doing maintenance work, but not collecting any funds from the business. So
this is the lift. Then we also have another lift on the other side under construction. So guys, we have come to the end of this video. I hope you have seen how everything is coming up here, the construction activities taking place, and how everything is going on. And from the officer, he said that there is a likelihood it will be opened come mid next month, that is in October. So hopefully the progress is going on well, and we have also seen other places. So that is investors losing millions, and also the upgrades that are undergoing within this Nairobi city, all under one roof. You see some areas are residential, and also now we have public spaces. We have seen a lot of comments but maybe we only need the particular or the respective administration maybe to address them. Hopefully one day we may meet a number of them. We do say an interview to understand these things in a better way. And the one in the middle, Walter, what do you think it is? That structure here, just in the median here, in a car na kofia.
I had not taken note of it.
You know, me, I suspected it is a vent, air vent.
Maybe, yes.
But someone else was saying it's for maybe water supply. So I hope one day we will get someone.
But you can see an electrical connection.
Yes.
There's a cable.
Yes.
Maybe there's a fan down there. Under it.
That is my suspicion. It could be an air vent.
Is it only one?
I have only seen that one. So what's your final word to our viewers as we close our video? It has been amazing seeing you working with us, checking on the progress of these videos, and as we promise, we will be going outside Nairobi. We need to also cover more activities outside Nairobi. So maybe back to you.
Oh, we just appreciate those who have been with us all along. I'm still looking forward to comments from residents from Umoja. Those who have history of how Umoja was.
Yes.
At least that one has longer history. This one is still a fresh project. So
yes.
we'll give it time to create or have its own history. So just write in the comment section. We'll be very happy to engage with you. Get to learn some of the things that happened before that are not happening now. And what were your hopes as you lived there? We have landowners, I'm so sure those who will be watching this video, who own either them or themselves or the parents own a piece of land in Umoja.
Yes.
So you can just share with us and then we'll be glad to reply.
Great. So thank you to all. Thank you for getting to this far. Remember, this is Shifting News. We value you because without Shifting News, we couldn't be here. And without you, there will be no Shifting News. Thank you. Let's see your comments in the comment section. Like the video and share your insights. Thank you and see you in our next shift. Niaje? Nakaribia kumaliza? Sawa sawa.
Naenda pa kwa hiyo British nini? Embassy. Naenda pa kwa hiyo British Embassy.
Niaje? Kwani tiles zimetolewa zenye zilikuwa hapa? Mbona? Oh, so zitawekwa tena fresh? Well, sawa. The tiles that were there, you can see they have been removed. They say they were not set well. This is Walter here on a phone call. You can see, I don't know, the red thing there. I don't know if that one, is it for fire alarm? Could be. On the other side, that is the GreenPark terminal. Thank you guys.
Not because they have the stamina, no, but because they see a better tomorrow.
Shifting news. Explore, feel, shift.